Hello. Speaking of chubby and kind of cute, my name is Shana, and I grew up in an all-black family, all-black household, and but I went to predominantly white schools. The benefit of that is I was able to observe both cultures in their natural habitat, and I can tell you that the key to figuring out the difference between black people and white people, I got it figured out for you folks. Observe the way they throw a party. Check it out. Listen to me carefully. Black folks, you should have a white friend already. If you don't, make sure you stop by Whole Foods on the way home. But hopefully most of you have your white friend already. And if so, you surely have been invited to a party by now. And let me give you an example. So I have a friend named Erica. She threw a dinner party, sent an invitation in the mail with her address, instructions on how to get to the security gate. The times were 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. I got there at 5, I was already late. There were like 3 or 4 people there already. Around 10 minutes in, after mingling, we all sat down to the dinner that was already prepared. Around 6:50, Erica started saying, "Thanks so much everyone for coming," which was her subtle hint, like, all right, the end time is imminent. And basically it was clear that if anyone was at Erica's house at 7, you were just being rude. Now a black party, something different altogether. So my cousin went away to college, went away to Syracuse, and his mom, my Aunt Marcia, threw him a party. And the only information I had was the day of the week, I knew it was Saturday, and the general location. It's going to be in North Miami. So, I mean, essentially, you know, I knew to wake up and get in my car, and at some point, it could be like down the street, or at the hall that was rented, or at the house, or at the park in the neighborhood, unclear. And the cool thing is, though, never ask a black person what time the party starts. It's an inconceivable question. Because you can never be too early or too late at a black party. Like if you get there really early, great. You can help peel some potatoes. You can run out because Aunt Marcia forgot macaroni. You can run out and get some macaroni for the mac and cheese. It's all good. If you get there really late, then you can grab a plate, watch a football game, play spades. That's a hard game for people of color. But you can never be too early or too late, definitely. But you know, I have to say that I'm really grateful that I had like experiences with different cultures. It set me up for the workplace. Because essentially, you can't just go to work and say, you know, black people are being treated unfairly. Because white people get uncomfortable with that. And the only thing worse than actual racism is white people feeling uncomfortable about racism. So, you know, I can't really just go to work and be 100% black. Like, this is real. Like, ask any of your black friends on the way out. No, none of us go to work 100% black. We usually hover around 50 to 90%, depending on what's happening in current events. So, and we actually have like an agreement, a pact, if you will, that assuming nothing crazy is going on, nothing alarming in the news, we hover around 50-60%, like a Raven Simone black. Like she's clearly black, but she's not going to be involved in any civil rights movements. I mean, I think that's fine. But if something pops off in the news, there's something startling or, you know, that requires our attention, then we immediately leap to like Nina Simone Black, who like is not only like doing the protest, but she's like singing the soundtrack for the march. So, I mean, the cool thing, like I said, is, you know, well, actually, the problem with me is, in my workplace, we do talk about race a lot. I'm a criminal defense attorney, and the reason that comes up for me is, for some reason, most of my clients are black, and most of the cops that are arresting them are white. I'm sure that has nothing to do with race, but more importantly, what's more interesting for me is the reactions that I get. So, like, again, my Aunt Marcia, she loves to hear about my cases and trials that I'm trying and, you know, and all that. But she doesn't really want to hear, like, my thoughts on it or why I think, you know, I'm going to do well or not. She likes to predict whether or not I'm going to win the trial and tell me, you know, why I didn't. And when I'm, like, trying to point out, like, the law, she's like, wait a minute. Maybe you didn't know, I watched First 48. Like somehow her binge watching 3 seasons of a crime documentary is the same thing as 3 years of law school, same thing. But I'm gonna wrap up. But the other thing that's cool on the other end of the spectrum is people who want to ask me all kinds of information about law that I don't practice, like family law and landlord-tenant law, and they're always like, well, you practice law, it's the same thing, right? It's a big deal. And I can see how that would make sense to people, but here I'm going to prove to you why it doesn't. Right now, ladies, anyone in here was pregnant and going into labor, and there was a podiatrist chomping at the bit. I'll help you out, I'll help you out. All right, possibly you'd let him help you out, but I guarantee you're going to wait 2 or 3 more minutes, make sure there's not a gynecologist in the room, before you spread your legs and put your feet on the table. Am I right? All right, that's my time. Thanks, guys.